Hey guys, so I am finally watching ARCANE. Well, not for the first time. Hang on, let me rephrase that. I am finally filming myself watching ARCANE. I've never played League of Legends and all I've heard about is stuff related to ARCANE, so I don't really know much. I don't really play video games at all. In fact, this is the only video game console I own. So originally I wasn't planning on watching this until I heard some pretty good things about it, to say the least. So my plan, like my layout for watching ARCANE, is doing a commentary for each act, each, 3 episodes. So 3 videos, 3 acts, and 9 episodes in total, so that it's evenly distributed. And the soundtrack's got some, well, bangers. So I have this microphone that I'm gonna use to sing along, because, I don't know, why not? I should have done a better job cleaning this. I've been meaning to rewatch this since I last watched it for the first time back in January, but I've been waiting for this moment, so I'm really excited. Oh jeez, Netflix. Spoilers much? Alright, okay, I'm so excited. Let's go. Episode 1. Welcome to the playground. Something like that? I don't know. Across the river. Okay, I can go on like a tangent about this opening scene, about the opening song, and something I discovered about it. Like, there's this one motif that I really like. But seeing how we're, I don't know, like half a minute into the show, I figured I could save it for later when I have more evidence. But also, why do those statues look like they belong in Gotham City? The river and find what, Powder? You never finished the song. Find what? Oh. Okay, I'm 1 minute in, and the second thing I absolutely have to praise is the score. Hot damn. The one we're hearing right now, the bridge, is the track from the very first episode, from the very first act, from the very opening scene. It's the first one we ever listened to, and it's my favorite. Just, oh my gosh, the violin. Are you kidding me? I found out the violinist is Ray Chen, and he's basically the backbone of the show. He's absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to hear more of him while I continue. And the fact that this opening scene has no dialogue whatsoever, just the score, the ambiance, the facial expressions, the character animation. It's gonna take me forever to get through this episode, isn't it? Crap. Oh, poor babies. That's right, Vander. That's right. You take off those gauntlets. Oh my gosh. And the violin crescendoing or whatever. Oh my gosh. Shut up, ARCANE. Stop it. You're too good for this world. If I really looked at those enforcers and said, I'm vengeance. I don't know what else to say. I'm 2 minutes in. This is gonna take forever. This show's amazing, okay? And I won't be holding this for much longer, I swear. Ooh, theme song time. Oh, the misery. Okay, first of all, banger. Absolute banger. Second, I wish this version was on the soundtrack, but it's not. This version, the actual theme song, the one we hear while watching this show, is a lot more differently produced than the one that's on the soundtrack, and that one's more, well, radio friendly. But it's still good, and I wish my favorite part from that version was in the theme song. And the kids in the dark that doom beside the child in the basement, face pavement, oh, the statement, love, embracement, loves, conscious love, and spaces. He cannot be, she cannot be, they cannot be chained, but keep on praying. I'm running out of breath. Goodbye. Oh, that. Okay, I think I'm done gushing about Arcane for now. We can continue.
It's nice getting above it all, huh?
Sure looks and sounds pretty neat. I'll say that. Milo is pretty much this show's version of Sokka. He is so cocky.
I'm going. Are you with me or not?
Vander's gonna kill us.
Yeah, only if we screw up. So don't screw up.
Since Haley Steinfeld voices Vi, when I first started watching this, I was like, oh my gosh, all I hear is Gwen from Spider-Verse. But now when I'm gonna rewatch Spider-Verse, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, all I hear is Vi. She does a great performance in this show. I'd love to see her do more voice acting. Can we just stop the show right here? I think we're good. I think I've had enough. Okay, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. Ooh, look at those 2D effects. They look mesmerizing, and it just blends so well with the 3D. Like, you can see the smoke, kind of like the actual explosion itself in 2D. Looks great. Looks great. Oh, pretty sure that's the show's first death. Well, you know, aside from the other one. Smoking's bad for you, man. Chaos is all around her. Poor Powder.
Wait!
Oh, you really gonna shank my girl Vi?
Wanna see how that ends?
I didn't think so. I mean, I can understand why the gang gets upset with her for throwing it over, but it is also pretty smart of her to do that. Honestly, I probably would have never thought of that.
Every time she comes, something goes wrong. She jinxes every job.
Jinx's origin story is so meticulously crafted, and it's because of little stuff like this sprinkled about during Act 1. It just hurts, but it's so good.
Welcome to the playground, follow me.
Sorry, that's all I know. It's not one of my absolute favorites from the soundtrack, gotta be honest. However, it has a very nice transition from being non-diegetic music to diegetic music. It's great.
What brings you to the lost and found?
Now, I learned Arcane was in production for like 6 years, so it's not exactly like this art style is directly based off Spider-Verse, even though it is pretty similar in its use of techniques, but it is also kind of hard not to compare it to it, because they also have soundtracks that were written for, you know, the media. I'm not going to say which one does better things over the other, it's just kind of nice to notice the two similarities. I remember hoping when I was first watching this show that she, the woman in the background, was kind of more important, had more screen time, because I think she has a really cool character design. She's in the shadows and her eyes are glowing, which I later found out are like Silco's, but I kind of would have been cool to see more of her, you know?
Bit of advice, don't threaten the guy who pours the drinks.
Vander, I love you. I know I just said smoking is bad, and it is, but Vander goes so hard with the pipe, especially lighting it like that. Ugh, he's such a freaking great character.
Do we, have a deal?
Boo! Peer pressure.
This is vile.
You'll learn to love it.
But I also like that's like a unique way to shake on it. Little ideas and scenes and stuff like that in this show are just for crying out loud.
I don't suppose you can explain why it is that I'm hearing about an explosion and a foot chase topside?
Oh my gosh, I love his character animation and like body language in this scene. He's trying to do like this stern dad facade by, you know, having his arms behind his straight back and like having like this pep in his step, and he does little things with his fingers.
What the hell were you thinking?
Such a damn shame he's only in 3 episodes. and I'm not ready for it.
I also told you time and time again the North Side's off limits. We stay out of Piltover's business.
I love his accent.
When did you get so comfortable living in someone else's shadow?
Boom. Roasted.
This, it's not going to solve your problems. Just makes more of them.
Okay, so if Milo is the show's version of Sokka, then Vander is the show's version of Iroh. He was once this man who caused violence and destruction, but once a child entered his life, or left in the case of Iroh, his heart becomes softened, becomes a pacifist. Some pretty damn great writing.
Oh, you did put that idiot on his ass, though, right?
But he still has that, you know, past self, a little bit of that in him. Ooh, you can hear that Piltover motif when the Hex Gem comes on screen. I love that.
She's young.
Oh,
Bullshit.
me, we're twice the person at half her age.
Ooh, that's brutal. That is harsh.
You're right. There's a bunch of things Powder just can't do. Like complain about everything.
But then there's that cliche of the character overhearing another character. They say bad things, the other character runs away just before there's more context, and it's a small moment, but it's kind of annoying. Besties.
Echo, what's going on
Echo,
out there?
echo. Ugh, I'm so excited for more screen time from him.
There's worse things than enforcers out there. We both know that.
There's so much backstory behind the writing, and even as someone who hasn't played League of Legends, I know that. We're not really going to see any of it, but we know Benzo and Vander have history of doing, I presume, unimaginable things.
Well, hello.
My boy's got manners. So I know the technology used in the show is 2D and 3D. It's 3D character models, but they're kind of painted over to kind of make 2D. But there was a split second where I thought this was rotoscoped, or at least the character of Marcus was his design was heavily inspired from someone I knew. When I saw Marcus, I was like, is that Ken Leung? Is that Miles from Lost? But then I heard his voice and he has a little bit of an accent, so I was like, no, it's not him. I know it's kind of irrelevant, but I thought it was funny. Oh? Is that in... I recognize that mask. Very. Oh, so clever. Can't wait to see an Act 2 and 3.
I've got these. And you've got those.
They never work.
They will.
No, not the bunny.
We've all had bad days. But we learn. And we stick together.
Damn straight.
Oh, I forgot. These are in my pocket.
What are they?
Bad things. Only bad things.
And one day, this city's gonna respect us.
You were supposed to follow them and not interfere.
Oh, Silco time.
Vander's in trouble.
What a fun reveal. It's so subtle, but it's so great. And I will be kind of honest and say that Silco is kind of boring, but not for long. But his introductory scene is not too bad, especially that reveal with his eye glowing. Love that. Freaking love that. Oh, and Silco, Zuko, Scar, whatever, you get it. I forgot there's a cat death in this scene. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skid it up, just do that. And that brings us to the second episode. Some mysteries are better left unsolved. I spared y'all from the cat death. You're welcome. My gosh, that is a sick rack focus. Are you kidding me? And it's only for a doorknob, a freaking doorknob, but it's beautiful. Oh, young Caitlin is so cute. Oh, that is some killer frostbite. Killer frost. Oh, damn it. The power of the sun, I mean earth, in the palm of my hand. I absolutely love the way the violin and just strings in general are so well incorporated into the score. It just makes the soundtrack so much more nuanced and unique compared to other adult animated shows, let alone shows in general. It kind of reminds me of Undone, which is another adult animated series using, strings as the soundtrack, which I am eagerly waiting for season 2. But these two shows just do such a great job incorporating the violin into the score, as I said, and it just makes such a beautiful soundtrack. One of my favorites as of recent, honestly. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy.
Who authorized your research?
It was an independent study.
He was seeking an accelerated course of study. Leave him alone, Victor. Wow, Heimerdinger out here like they think I'm hiding in the shadows, but I am the shadows. Do you get it? That's a reference. That's a reference. Sorry, I'm kind of going through the Batman brain rot right now. I've already seen it twice in theaters.
Do that, and I theorize you'll get away with, how do you say, a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, that's definitely what the cool kids are saying nowadays.
How do you do, fellow kids?
What? I just love the use of black light in this scene. It gives it the old razzle-dazzle, while also foreshadowing Powder just... deadly aim.
Hey guys, you should see this.
Ugh, not the stained glass window. I love the use of blues and greens and purples in that window. I just love it. Powder's got some brains, but of course Milo just can't see it.
Over here!
Echo! The boy savior himself. Ah! Mel is finally here! Why is she so bloody gorgeous? I'm in love with her character design. The golden speckles right here. I love it.
This one.
Well, that's a child's toy.
Good.
The boy's got ambition. It's why we supported him in the first place.
And of course, the way to introduce these characters is by having them speak over their freaking family portrait. I don't know, I've just never seen that before. I actually really like it. Yeah, he looks awesome, but again, don't smoke, kiddos. Love the use of eye acting right here. It's like he has like two pairs of googly eyes. They're just bouncing all over the place. But it looks really good, I swear. Piltover architecture has no reason to go this hard. Sheesh for Tish.
For your birthday, counselor.
Oh, Mel, this is too kind.
You could have at least wrapped it, Mel. I'm just saying.
What I did endangered people. It was reckless, and for that I'm sorry.
Why is C-3PO on the Piltover Council? That frostbite was so severe, her fingers had to be amputated. Yikes. The lighting alone in this show is a work of art. Hot damn. Someone had to say it.
I had to say something.
Magic saved your life.
Yes.
But at what cost, Jace?
You see, power, real power, doesn't come to those who are born strongest or fastest. It comes to those who will do anything to achieve it.
Kind of a generic line, but go off, Silco. Chug, 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 chug. Never mind.
How about a proper drink?
I'll take the strongest.
Sure.
You got.
That is one heck of a security system. That's practically genius. Come on now, come on. Who came up with this stuff? And the kids in the dark that were doomed from the start, the child in the basement, face to pavement, oh what a state. I seriously absolutely adore Arcane's frac focuses. They're just so well crafted. Oh, Vi has her head up. You know she's being emo right now.
I know you want to hurt the Topsiders for what they've done to us.
Vi is out here like eat the rich, while the Piltover people are like, oh sorry, I can't understand you, I don't speak poor. It's some serious, you know, classist drama. It's intriguing.
But who are you willing to lose? Milo? Clagger? Powder?
Also, Vander, please stop with the foreshadowing. I can't take it. Move aside, Battinson. She is vengeance.
Yes, well, I wanted to talk about your work. This hex-tech theory of yours.
Why am I obsessed with Victor's accent? Ooh, look at that little hesitation with that thumb. I love character animation like this.
You know, Powder, what makes you different makes you strong.
But the real question is, are you gonna love her for the way she is? Unconditionally? I remember someone pointing out that in this scene between Powder and Vander, there's no dialogue. Which, I mean, no dialogue is great, but it kind of shows the relationship between them compared to Vander and Vi. You can tell Vi is a lot closer to Vander, and between Powder and Vander, it's kind of radiating Azula energy. You'll see more of that Azula later on, trust me, but the fact that Powder didn't really have much of a mentor, like, you know, she wasn't as close to Vander as Vi is. You get what I'm saying? There's a little bit of a disconnect right there, but it's another reason that explains why Vi and Powder go in opposite directions, one might say. I'm not ready for episode 3. Oh, okay, but this is something I've noticed, or I probably forgot about, but the bunny is just a very subtle way to say Vi is giving herself up. Yeah, I must have... Yeah, I don't know if I forgot about that or something, but ooh, I like that. Again, makes it more impactful with no dialogue. Oof. Alright, episode 3. The base violence necessary for change. I'm not ready!
Ever wonder what it's like to drown?
No, and I don't want to hear it. Shut up, Silco. Oh, the misery! And yes, I am gonna do this for every single episode. Sue me. Fake out. Clever.
You've got a good heart. Don't ever lose it, no matter how the world tries to break you.
Yep, there's another seed. I guess that gets planted for Act 2 and 3. It's at this moment when Arcane goes from 0 to 100, and I'm not looking at Grayson right now because I don't want to. Ugh. Am I even allowed to show it? I don't want to. Ugh. Ugh. Hello, Silco.
Wait!
Benzo, no! Also, can I share another funny story? I know at a time like this, but can I? Please. So when I was watching this for the first time, back in January, I know, again, I was pretty late to the party. Oops. But anyway, when I was watching this for the first time, my mom came in when I was watching episode 3, and Benzo died, and she was asking, like, is this animation or live action? And I'm like, it's animation. And then she sees Vander, that shot of Vander falling to his knees, and she's like, is that John Cena? No, it's not. You wouldn't be able to see him anyway, so... Of course, he only sucker punches him when he brutally killed the other guys. But I get it, we need Vander later. We really do. Poor Vi. That's such a dreadful shot. Anyway, that is one heck of a stained glass window, am I right? Echo, sweetheart.
But the whole of the underground, united as one. The nation of Zorn.
I love that line delivery. I don't know why.
To become what they fear.
Ooh, love that cut. Silco's just gonna shank him. Victor, you know flashlights exist, right? Not everything needs to be Piltoverfied. Yeah, see, Mela has one. What's up with that?
Dibs on the bat.
No, I found it.
But I called it.
I found it.
Respect the dibs. I called it already.
Yeah, that's right, Milo. Respect the dibs.
Families stick together, you said it yourself.
I know what I said.
I want to fight, I can help.
You're not ready.
Arcane does such a good job with scenes like these, making you understand both sides of each character. Like, you can see where Vi is coming from. This mission is indeed very dangerous, and it's gonna be even worse. But then just before that, Vi gives, you know, Powder pep talk that, yeah, you're ready for anything or whatever, and you can understand the betrayal Powder feels. It won't be the last time we feel stuff like this for the characters, but the writing is just magnificent, frankly, honestly, truly magnificent.
Take this and run. Wherever you are, light it up and I'll find you. I promise.
The scene is only like a minute long, but it explains so much. First off, the thing I love about the transition between Powder becoming Jinx is that it's not 0 from 100. There were seeds planted. It's how do I explain it? Basically, this scene, it's kind of red flag. Like, this isn't a temper tantrum. It's a meltdown. And even when Powder becomes, well, Jinx, she sees visions, these very sketchy, demon-like figures, which was established in the very opening scene when we see the Enforcers from Powder's perspective and they have all those drawings all over their faces. And am I going ahead of myself? I think I am. Again, we're still seeing Powder as Powder, but yeah, the scene explains a lot. And yeah, it is very well crafted. It's just gut-wrenching to watch.
I can help them.
No. Powder, please get out while you still can. I beg of you. That sound design. Mwah. Man, this show, it just hits different, you know? Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Bum 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 bum. So help me. So help me.
Stop this lunacy and work!
They're almost through. No pressure. That sounds like pressure.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. Damn. Ugh, their minds. They out here. They vibin'.
Actually done it.
Yes. Yes, they did. Love that for them. Powder. Stop. Skadoosh. There you have it, folks. The birth of Jinx. Also, I have to say, when Savika comes in later during the show, it took me longer than it should have to realize she's the same Savika as the one in Act 1. Because I assumed Savika right here died. Like, you know, you see her arm get blown up, but I just figured they cut after her arm got blown off, you know, to censor it. I thought she fully exploded, so I thought she was dead. But I mean, even the way they show her arm, you know, being blown to bits, it's really stylized, but it's 2D and everything. It's gruesome, but it's great. Oh, there goes Singed. Now I know why he's singed in Act 2 and 3. Powder. So much is happening all at once. Okay, I need a... Too much is happening. Too much is... It's going by way too fast. I want to talk about different things like one at a time, but it's all happening way too fast. Ah! Okay. First of all, like 1 or 2 hits would have been fine, but anything after that was just overkill, because we're currently seeing that there's such a thing as overkill. Clagger dies. It happens way too quickly. I just see his goggles fly up. There's blood on his goggles, so I don't know if they like blew his eyes out or something, or they're trying to censor it. I get that. But then also Milo gets impaled, and now might not be a good time to say this, but he looks pretty chill for someone who just got impaled. And then that happens, and then we see Powder relishing in this moment because she has no idea what she's done. Oh, not another hit. This is like, what, 5 or 6 now? And the fact that she put 2 more of those hex gems inside as backup. Me too, Vi. Me too. He made makeshift brass knuckles. Good for him. Ha! Sucker punch karma. No need to get aggressive, please. These are fictional characters. 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 And we're like not even done yet, and we've gone through this much. He did shank him after all. Was I foreshadowing? Oh no. Parallels. Parallels. At least there's a little bit of levity. Never mind. Spoke too soon. Like I always do. I'm watching episode 3 after all. I'm still surprised he managed to survive that fall though, but now he's gonna take this friggin' shimmer. Look at Silco. Oh, you better run away. But I'm so thankful Vander was able to do one last heroic thing, because if he didn't, Vi wouldn't have made it. None of them would.
Take care of Powder.
He's the mentor archetype. Of course he had to die. How did I not see it when I was watching this for the first time? Fortiche, you mother forkers. I love you, but you mother forkers.
You did this?
The slow realization.
I told you to stay away. Please. I told you to stay away! No.
Vi and Powder both coming to the realization that she's at fault for all this happening. That punch to the face. Oh, you could feel it. And oh my gosh, don't even get me started on the voice acting.
Why did you leave me? Because you're a jinx. Milo was right.
Powder screaming, "Why did you leave me?" is gut wrenching. Shush, please. I'm trying to talk. But thankfully, Vi understands like that what she did was wrong. You know, punching your little sister, making her nose bleed like 11. Now, I don't think I totally agree with Vi leaving Powder alone. I mean, yeah, I understand she has to remove herself from the situation. By definition, I guess it's good, but like, I'm assuming she's assuming that Silco and his goons are dead, so she probably thought they were the only two there and didn't know Silco was there, so she probably thought she was gonna be fine if she just left her for a minute, but also people say that Vi abandoned Powder. You literally see Vi go around the corner. She didn't go far. She was gonna come back. And especially right now with Silco and his goons, she tries to come back. It's like, did we even watch the same show? Yeah, she was literally gonna go back and save her. But of course, stupid Marcus had to chloroform her. Fork you, Marcus. And people just completely forget about this scene and just say that Vi abandoned her. She didn't. Yeah, I don't think Vi should have punched Joe or even left. If I were her, I guess we could have just gone back home. I don't know, but... but at least it's setting up for Act 2 and 3, and that's when the show gets even better, so I guess I can't blame the writers. Vander's dead, Milo and Clagger are dead, Vi is dead to her, so yeah, of course she's gonna literally jump to the next person she sees. It makes sense.
She left me. She is not my sister anymore.
And Silco sympathizes with that, so we're just gonna go ahead and take her in.
It's okay. We'll show them. We will show them all.
Bone-chilling shot, by the way. Yeah, I said earlier that was the birth of Jinx. No, this is the birth of Jinx. Anyway, song time. Let our dreams and sit our thrones be still. No, I want to listen to the rest. Just absolutely love this shot. It's like Vi going deeper into the tunnel, seeing the last of this before it just becomes a mere dot pixel. Where's my friend home? Think it's time to say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And those are the lyrics for like the last half of the song, so I think you get it. I want to play the rest, but copyright. Of course, copyright. Okay, so that was Act 1. Wow. Episode 3 is... It's where things take a turn, you know? To say the least. I remember, you know, watching Act 1, I was like, okay, yeah, this is good, this is good. And then Episode 3 hits, and it just goes on from there. It's great. It's great. It's great. I'll say that for now. I'll have like another, you know, 2 videos to say just how great it is. So, you know, just for now, it's great. It's great. And this is from League of Legends. I mean, I don't know much, but I heard the community is trash. Why do they have to go this hard on this? Well, I guess it breaks the curse of video game adaptations. You know, all the past adaptations have been live action. Just make it animated. You could do so much more with animation than live action. Like, why would you bring something like this into such a restrictive medium when you have animation right there? I don't know what else to say, because so many people have said it before me. The show's great. I'm really excited to watch Acts 2 and 3. If this video is, you know, well received, I'll definitely do Act 2 and 3. I'm probably gonna do it anyway, so who cares? But if you enjoy this video and want to see commentaries on Act 2 and 3, please comment, like, and subscribe to support my channel and for more commentaries on animated stuff, and I'll see you later.